because you can use... Maybe I should explain what Celestia is. So Celestia is a blockchain. It's a layer 1 blockchain. And as you alluded to earlier, there's some... It does something interesting with its virtual machine, with its execution environment, that no other blockchain does. And specifically what it does is, rather than having an execution environment that actually validates transactions to ensure they're valid, the Celestia virtual machine doesn't validate transactions at all. It does not care what people's account balances are. It doesn't care what the UTXO set is. It doesn't care about the Uniswap contract or any other contract. All it does is it takes those zeros and ones that are in the transaction data and it puts them in a block. And says, okay, here's a block. The block has zeros and ones in this sequence, and I'm not going to execute those transactions. I'm just going to put them in the block. Now, what you can do is, once you have, like, Celestia will run a consensus protocol over these blocks, like Tendermint consensus, like you said. And once you have these zeros and ones in a nice ordering from the consensus protocol, you can run applications on top of it, where the applications will kind of pull up some zeros and ones. They'll pull out some subset of the blocks and run some virtual machine over these transactions. For example, you could imagine that you would just imagine you taking entire Bitcoin blocks, like the entire Bitcoin block, and you just put it on Celestia. Just put every single Bitcoin block, header included, you just put it all on Celestia. Then, and there could be other applications too, like, Ethereum, you could run Solana, you could run the CØSMOS Hub, Gaia, or whatever. You could run Chihuahua Chain if you wanted to. You could run a bunch of different applications. So the Bitcoin application would now go to the Celestia blockchain and say, okay, give me all the zeros and ones for my Bitcoin application. It would get back those Bitcoin application blocks and run the Bitcoin full node software and validate the transactions. And that's all Celestia is that, imagine you take blocks from other blockchains and you put them there. In there. There's various considerations, and I don't know if I have a good answer for why things slow down.